Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be explaining shipping terms. I hope you find value in this video. So I have here a chart that is going to make it easy to explain the terms for you guys. Incoterms, this is another way to sell them. Normally we know them as shipping terms, Amazon shipping terms. The professional way is Incoterms. It says 2020 here because this was the last time it was updated. We are in 2022, so we are all good, and this one is still the same. Anyway, here at the top you have the shipping terms, and here on the sides, here on blue, we have the responsibilities. So I'm going to explain a bit. Let's start with here, export packaging. So that means when you negotiate the price with a supplier and let's say X work, the seller, which is the factory, will be responsible for this bit, that is export packaging. The bits that are in gray, they're not responsibility, they are our responsibility. Buyer, the buyer is us, we buying the product. The seller is the factory. Okay, so the responsibilities, they are here. So manufacturing your product and putting it in boxes in order to be transported. Another one is charges for load, so they charge you to load it on a truck, to take it to the port, deliver it to the place of or port or airport. Export duties, clearance, terminal handling, loading on carriage, freight charges. Freight charges obviously is the transport, the boat, the cost of the boat, or the cost of the transport of the goods from China to the UK, from China to the US, or from another country that you might be manufacturing your products and you send it to. Carry on, insurance, terminal handling, arrivals, delivery. So it's a lot of responsibilities and a lot of charges here that, depending which ship terms you choose to, and you negotiate your prices with the factory, is the responsibility that the factory will have and the responsibility that you will have to arrange things. To make it simple for you guys, so we here X work is just the basic one, is the manufacturer will manufacture the product and will put it on boxes. That's it. Their responsibility will finish there. Okay? Instead, if you choose DDP, that means delivery duties paid, the factory will have the responsibility of all of them. Okay? Except that one that is unloaded at destination. That will do it. Amazon will do that because they deliver to the Amazon warehouse. Amazon will do that. But all the other things with delivery duties paid is all included, and the responsibility is theirs. Is one of these steps something goes wrong, the responsibility will land on the factory, on your supplier. Okay, so again, we start with X work, that is only manufacturing the product and putting it on boxes. That's the only responsibility they'll have. So the lowest responsibility for the factory to the maximum responsibility to the factory, from manufacturing the product to all the steps to until arrives to Amazon. Even all the import duties that they are here down here. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now, depending on the experience that you have as an Amazon seller, is which ones you're gonna be more comfortable using. Okay, so the most common ones that we use, Amazon sellers, that you're gonna be is gonna be DDP, deliveries duty paid, deliveries duties unpaid, FOB, free on board, and X work. So these ones are the most common ones: X works, FOB, DPU, and DDP. Now, when you are a new Amazon seller and you're doing your first shipment, I would recommend to choose DDP. So you transfer all the responsibility to the factory and they are responsible for doing all this. Okay, so you passing the responsibility to them. DPU is a good option too, and the factory is going to do everything. They're going to put it in boxes, they're going to take it to the port, they're going to put it in the ship, they're going to bring it to the UK, everything, they're going to send it to the destination. The only thing the buyer will have to do is to pay the import duties. Okay, so obviously when you're negotiating the price per unit for your product, the price will change if the delivery is DDP or DPU. Obviously it's going to be more expensive if everything is including in the shipping, that taxes are not included. And if we go towards this side even more, let's say you go for another FOB. What means FOB? Free on board. Free on board means, so you're negotiating the price for a unit of, let's say, a pen, and they're going to tell you, okay, we sell you this pen for $2 FOB. Okay, so the price is $2 per piece FOB. What that means here is very clear. It means that the manufacturer is responsible for all this until here. So they are responsible for manufacturing the product, they are responsible for all the charging loads, they are responsible to deliver the product to the port or to the airport, they are responsible to paying all the export duties, so all the duties that they need to be paid for the product to leave China, and they are responsible for all the terminal handling fees. Until here, then you're going to be responsible for the freight, the insurance, when it arrives to the UK, the delivery to the destination, and so on. Okay. Normally, what we do, Amazon sellers, we're using freight forwarders. A freight forwarder is an independent company who has nothing to do with the factory, which what they do is they bring products from China or from another country that you're manufacturing, right? Freight forward companies. In another video, maybe I'm going to explain more what exactly freight forwarders they do. But just to give you a little bit now, so let's say you negotiate the price FOB. So the factory is going to do all this until here, and then your freight forwarder will do all the rest. So the freight forwarder, the first thing we'll ask you is, how did you buy your product? And you're going to tell them, I bought the product with the term of FOB. So they know exactly that the manufacturing are going to take the responsibility until the product is on board of the ship, free on board. From that, the freight forwarder takes the responsibility. Okay, so another example, let's say you buy a product, the same, a pen, and the manufacturer is saying, okay, so we're selling you a pen, this pen for $1.50, and this is X work price. So we are here, X work price. What that means that the manufacturer, they're only going to manufacture the product and put it in boxes, in cartons. The rest is the freight forwarder who's going to do all the other responsibilities. So in this case, you will tell your freight forwarder, I have 1,000 pens to be delivered to Amazon US in Los Angeles or Amazon UK in Coventry, and the shipping terms that I bought the product are X work. So the freight forwarders knows that the manufacturer will only manufacture the product, and the freight forwarder will have to go and pick up their products, your products, to the factory and take them to the ship, pay all the duties, load them to the ship, charge you for the freight, etc., etc. All this responsibility. Now, as a new Amazon seller, I will recommend on your first order to do DDP, and you negotiate the price with all the shipping, with all the duties, with everything. So when you negotiate for the pens, you're gonna go and you're gonna say DDP, duties delivery paid. So you don't have to do anything. Once you get more experience, when you've done a few transactions, you can start exploring the other terms. Yeah, like FOB, very, very popular. I use this a lot. And X work is when you want to know exactly how much it costs to manufacture a pen or whatever product you want to sell. So you will ask, can I have a quote, X work? When you start talking with manufacturers, with factories in Incoterms, in shipping terms, you give a sign of that you know what you're doing, that obviously you understand the business. So I would recommend to you guys start talking on shipping terms and negotiating your prices on these shipping terms. Remember DDP, DPU, FOB, X work. Okay? If you're starting or if you're thinking that you're going to start doing an Amazon business, obviously it's amazing, it's a fantastic opportunity. And here on Ecom Adventures we have a discount for Helium 10. So if you want to click on the link below the video for Helium 10, we have discount. So click on the link and you can explore the tool. It's a fantastic tool, especially for product research, and it's going to give you an advantage to find profitable products. Anyway guys, I hope you find value in this video, and I hope this gives you a little bit of an insight and about shipping terms, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.